We get a lot of pain from setting up expectations and assumptions. So here's my cure on how to reduce that frustration and make you a little happier.
This is how legends are made.
Hi there and welcome to today's episode. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you are. As you'll notice, I'm in a different environment. It's actually a room in the house because today I have my child at home and he's sick. I didn't want that to stop me creating a video or giving you some sort of content, but I thought there was something in it as well that can be quite useful. So I've escaped to another room in the house to give you my history and something that I remember, and it does actually relate to my son not being well and off school today. I often talk about expectations and assumptions and how the cure to that, particularly ones which you kind of grind us down, is really gratitude and appreciation. So you can imagine is the fight between the two. We can expect certain things to happen, we can make certain assumptions, but when they don't come through, we get really upset and angry. The reverse of that is trying to just accept the situation as it is and be grateful for what it currently is. I'm not going to discount the fact that can be a struggle sometimes, but it actually is a really valuable lesson. And the lesson is one I learned many years ago when I was taking care of my youngest son. An eye-opening in this, and I've said it in the past, is that I remember being very frustrated as a third-time parent and trying to get things done in the house or for work or whatever it may be when my 9-10-month-old was seeking my attention. And I do remember, and I'll openly honestly say, the anger of being taken away from work or replying to an email or doing something that I wanted to be doing. And despite being a third child, the amount of time drain that he was creating was impacting on my well-being. I was more angry, I guess, more frustrated, more upset. And I don't think this is uncommon. I think there's a lot of dads that I've spoken to as well, or other parents, that can feel this frustration. It's not unusual. But what was this, the literal kind of the turning it upside down, the moment that completely transformed everything was, and I so distinctly remember this, it was trying to work, getting really frustrated, and it was kind of obviously a build-up of a period of time. And I said to myself, actually, how can I reverse this? I don't want this emotion anymore. I don't want to feel this about my son or my situation. It's just not good for me. What do I need to do? And the only answer that came to me was very much to be grateful for the time I did get to do the things I wanted to. So reverse my expectations, thinking, well, I want to have 20 minutes or half an hour to do something I want to do, and actually just be grateful to get 5 minutes or just a minute. It's this lesson that had such an impact that still resonates with me today, that for me, even now, I go straight into that response of, well, I must be grateful for getting this room for a second to do a video which lasts only a few minutes. I'm very grateful for that, rather than expecting that I would have to have or get what I want of more time and a better location. And for me, it's the thing I keep on pushing, is that the more we can go to gratitude and reduce our expectations and assumptions, the calmer we're going to be. I'm not going to say we don't have problems, but we're going to be in a better frame of mind to handle them. We're not going to be so pent up or so kind of upset, frustrated, or even angry, which is certainly where I remember being. But it was literally a day to night moment. The minute I began thinking, actually, I'm just grateful for the 1 minute, 2 minutes that I get to do things I want to do, leveled everything out. And I mentioned that from today. I mean, again, today, 9 years on, 10 years on, I wanted things to get done. I had plans for the day and I've had to amend them. I've had to change them, but it didn't even cross my mind to get frustrated or upset or worried by it. I said, well, I'll make the best of the day that I can. I'll take what I can, make sure my son's okay, kind of care and tend for him. But most importantly, just be flexible, take what you can, reduce down the expectations, maybe pan the day out a little bit differently, but still achieve certain things you're happy with. But know that whatever happens, there's some things outside of your control that you're just going to have to roll with and be flexible. So if you're facing today and finding there's frustrations and they're kind of sourced in expectations or sourced from assumptions, just take a moment to find a way that you could be grateful for what you've got. It will be a light at the end of a tunnel to take you through where you want to go to, and one that at least is more useful and healthier. As I kind of keep on going on about, it's a healthier approach because you're able to achieve what you want, focus being on present and who you are, and in that way, overall, happier. So I really give you my story today for you to go off and apply it and see what you think. I find it massively beneficial, and now I'm aware of it and I smile back to who I was, noticing the difference, noticing, yeah, that's fine. Hey, you're staying with me today, that's all good, I'll make it work. And that is something I want you to try out. It's really important, very valuable, and in whatever way you can apply this, do so. I think you'll get some real benefit, real value from it. So as I say, this is a bite-sized episode for you today, but I hope you got some value from it. Obviously, if you've enjoyed it, give it a like, drop me a comment. Love to hear from you. And don't forget to share it. You never know when there's someone out there who today needs to hear this message and get some value from it and some benefit too. But other than that, I'm going to leave you to your day. I hope you're doing fantastically well wherever you are. I'll catch you on the next episode.
This is how legends are made.